All right, what's up, my good people? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and it seems like we're missing some action. But Z Esports there in the apartment. We have two teams have been together already. Some of the teammates have already been eliminated for Z Esports. I do apologize for the lack of the mic. I was fixing something, but I'm here, and let's get to it, and let's see which team is going to be winning and claiming the title as the best team in the school apartment. But let's see. For now, Z Esports is already down numbers. Dice is the only player standing from their team. It is not looking easy for him. Nades every single side. He has to figure out something. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing, but we are hoping that he might actually get maybe 1 or 2 eliminations for his team before they try and eliminate him, or we can see a clutch. Something we witnessed yesterday. Brutal Psychos was basically eliminated by one man called Hunter using an Uzi. So it might just be the same case right now with Dice with that Uzi. He might be giving some people a run for their money. So let's see what will really happen here. But then Dice, they're holding that compound. He's not moving even a muscle yet because he's waiting for that push from RUX Esports, waiting for them to get close. Every single player in this team has a grenade that has an explosion effect. I don't know what it's supposed to be called, but the nade is being cooked. Beautifully sprayed there. The first player goes down. The pre-fires are looking great. Might just be able to get a second knock. Oh no. But looking at the HP there for hii team. Ini jina gani bana? Niliambia mnipatie jina naweza soma. But then you have Rescue Esports as well. Another early fight in the game. Take Esports losing Murid, losing Lima. Raven being quite low there. Curry changing his location. He does encounter Shiano. And I don't think he wants to take on that fight just yet. But then TZ makes sure that he will not be leaving this place just yet. The damage is quite good. They should probably look to get some damage on the vehicle. And then maybe that will stop him from getting away. But he's actually getting away because no one has managed to destroy even a tire from this vehicle. So kijana ameponea. Chupi. Oh my days. But yes, we have there. Oh wow, the vehicle got damaged. That means RC is actually going to be trying to get closer. Seeing that I'm not sure if they're aware of the damage they had on that vehicle. Let's see what Raven is up to, because it seems like Raven as well is running away from the fight. But as you can see right behind them, you have the RC team making sure that Raven doesn't go anywhere. And we have Rashiano trailing Raven. Amamwa, it is what it is. Their RE make their way there to the apartments, and we can see some players they are being knocked already. So let's see what's really happening here. We had the players dominating AX, dominating the school apartments. No one is really ready to take on that fight against RE. They have already lost 2 of their teammates. Not a good look. Probably they will try and survive along that fight. Inhale Tempo taking on a fight as well. Kwani leo mmekula nini? Why is everyone taking on early fights there? Inhale Tempo players have been able to get some knocks there. Rush Decision is down. One of their teammates, that is East, has already been taken back slowly from the Inhale Tempo. And Scry is doing an amazing rotation there, and he'll be forced to make a push on Rush Decision, ensuring that he is fast. And now you have Rush, Chinese guy, also holding it down. They are not really ready to take on any fight as of now, and of course he will be making a run for it as well. Kwani hii team wamespin gari zote. Ini gani sasa guys? What skin is this bro? Lakini hiyo Porsche mespin sana. Mcheze game zaidi. Huyo MVP wa Pubg anapatiwa Porsche mpya. Ai, mniache mcheze game zaidi please. Yani huyo mtu ataenda home na pesa almost 10 million hivi. Of course not all of it, depending on where the team is placed at the end of the day. He gets actually to make the rate semi atapatiwa kama 3 million for his work in the team winning before the partners take the part of the share and all that. And then kuongezea kwa hiyo anarudi home na Porsche Cayenne. God damn it guys, we need to get our skills better man. We need to do something about how we are playing as Kenya community. Mimi nataka senye watu wanaongelea kuhusu PMGC wanasema by the way, there is this one team from Kenya though tuko mbali kitambo tufike skill set yao watu wa PMGC, sijui tutakuwa tunacheza nini hiyo, but do not worry, KPL has a plan, and hopefully you guys will be able to benefit from that. So we'll see how that goes really, what are we going to be expecting to happen, which improvements will be putting in KPL, and then you guys can get exposure. Mwanze kupigana. I was passing by someone's live stream and I had them talk about a very nice conversation, and it is quite promising for the Africa community what is coming next. So let's see if that's going to be a good time there for us Kenyans as well, to get exposure, to grow, to basically experience what other teams are getting to experience, so that they can grow in terms of their skills. So as we talk about that, there we have 14 teams still remaining, and when you look at the game, we have already lost one team so far. We joined as 15 teams. That means one team did not really make their way to that game. But of course, they will join us maybe later. But as of now, it is looking quite silent. Everyone is just maintaining, and no one is taking on any fights as of now. You have the iOS team. You have Minzo, Black, Romeo, and Pato. Another promising team there, Ruthless Esports, are going there. Frozen, Amelalisha, Kidogo, Minzo, quite fast to the space there. Does get past player, gets the second knock again. RE losing numbers to just one player, and that is Minzo. Of course, it will be confirmed with those eliminations. Cover space coming from Shakid all the way. Oh my days. We have Arnie there on that right side. He does get some damage on Minzo, and he will be going down. That means Shakid and Arnie can finally come in for that push. So let's see how that's going to be happening there. Shakid getting closer. Of course, he will be confirming that. Pato being aware of this. Shakid is in 12K. We might be seeing some jump shots connecting. Pato has to be careful. Oh, Pato is more than careful. He is confident. But then Arnie comes in and takes him out. But then Black does the rest of the work. And we have iOS Esports surviving the wrath of Ruthless Esports. Well played there from iOS team. They need to get their revives, and they need to be in that safe compound. Guys, things are looking hot for the teams. It's not easy. Of course, they have to, find a way of making sure that they get that chicken dinner. Kuongea ukweli, siku rahisi. When you're watching from home, it looks easy, but the moment unaingia pale kwa lobby ya KPL, una sweat kila kitu. Some teams did not make it, and we had people saying good things about KPL. All right, one take for the win. Let's go. Let's try it. Now, one take esports BPX. Where you'll at BPX? I don't know. Dunia itakuwa imeisha. What did I miss? What did I say leading to that statement? But let's see what Brutal Psychos is up to. Did they join the game? Oh, BPX missed the game. Guys, you need to call BPX right now. Oh, I see. Hey. Why not exchange me with ATSH? They're letting us down, Mitch. Maybe look into players from KPL and sponsor something in the future. Watch it, tutaona kidogo pesa hakuna. But if the money is there, watu watakuwa sponsored, and they'll get to try and improve and expose themselves to situations where they're training. But ukiangalia ETSH, that's not an easy team to go against. You saw what they did to us during PMAC. The Africans, depending on the way you saw how they played in PMAC, that should tell you they're quite skillful. Just that when you go to another region and you now play against teams that are more advanced, that is when you realize, oh damn it, nilikuwa nyuma kidogo skill wise, but that should not bother you, right? That should not make you feel bad and think you can't do anything in the near future. Of course you can, but you have to practice mbaya. Unaona vile unaonanga kina watu wa futa ati wase wanaenda field 6 am, wanakimbia, wanacheza futa the whole day, wanaenda lunch break, wanarudi futa. Like those guys play football mbaka kwa system, you know. So imagine, no, but you can't do that with PUBG. But you see, some of these international teams, they actually do that. They have a life around training. Of course, not all the time they're playing PUBG Mobile, but they have that whole system around it. But as we talk about them, RUX Esports is taking on a fight, and they seem to be doing a good job with that one. Take Esports at easy, they are making his way with the vehicle. He does sports park. He wants to try to get some sprays there. He actually gets a knock, beautifully sprayed, and TZ will be going in for that push. NRS Dynamo spots that knock. He says, all right, it's time to be a thief, but then Sharky has to be careful. We have Dynamo there sporting him, does get some spray on him, he does go down, and I mean, RUX Esports is actually making it easy for one Take Esports pack not to be thirsted. Ford on the other hand as well, receiving some sprays. Dynamo making that rotation. Sahi kimeumana hakuna cha nani ni nani. Rushiano goes inside the shack there, and he confirms that elimination. Now one Take Esports have to really get closer. Batman with that knock on forward. RUX Esports going towards TZ, and he goes down as well. Oh, BPX is in the game. Come on, goddamn. Why did I not see them? But oh well. Starpata. So there we have RC, that is a Rescue Esports, Rushiano. Getting that revive on Sharky. They are down some numbers. They're not going to be able to get the revive on Ford or TZ, seeing how RUX Esports is also closing in on them. There we have Dynamo trying to cook up a nade. It might just be a Kobe, but then one Take Esports third part in the fight. They do destroy that beautifully cooked grenade, but Dynamo will be surviving. Grenade from Rushiano. That's confirmed the knock on his teammate Ford. Who or what are we going to be saying about what's happening here? Because now RUX Esports is getting pressured. One Take Esports watching the fight. Dynamo, he wants to apply some pressure. Ethane right behind his teammate together with Puyal. They want to give him the cover, but then Dynamo, he does miss that shot because Brutal Psychos are third party in the fight. Thala Esports is in the compound as well, and now Sharky is not even sure how to go about this. They're trying to survive this. Smokes are doing a good job using the utilities the best that they can, and it's actually paying off. The utilities are giving them the cover they need. Grenades every single side, but then they're not really connecting. Thala Esports taking on fight as well. Watch and Kwambia Kimeumana. Because what is happening right now, all the teams can hear the fight. 10 teams remaining, 28 players standing. Thala Esports making their rotations. RC holding in that shack. Brutal Psychos, they're making their rotations as well. Viper there, Gyros and Ethox. It seems like they joined as a trio, and they have to be really careful because now one Take Esports is on the left side, and we have RUX Esports as well, very much close to where we have one Take Esports sprays towards Marifa. We can see the damage there, but now the question is, between the 10 teams, the zone is about to close in. 5th phase of the zone, going into the 6th phase of the zone. Who will be able to get that chicken dinner? Sio kurahisi vile kunakaa. Again, I repeat. Sio kurahisi vile kunakaa. That's getting intense by the minute. There we have Sharky taking on speed there, tries to get some sprays towards the Thane. You see outside that shark moving in and out the shark just to make sure he uses that cover as he tries to figure out a way of getting that knock. Now, Thane is not moving. Thala Esports holding the same compound. Brutal Psychos very much close to where we have RC and the NRS. Even right now is just making and placing their bets because it's not an easy move here with that zone becoming smaller and smaller by the minute. You can see one Take Esports, RUX Esports there, RC Sharky taking on Saint. No way, we have Pato there taking on Murife, and that means one Take Esports right now might just be on the losing end. Batman needs to get the revive. The zone is about to close in. They need to think on their feet. Brutal Psychos in that middle of the zone. They're going to be playing there using the vehicles as cover. Guidos trying to do some jumping here and there to see if he can spot anything. Inhale tempo. They're going for that advanced push. Oh no, there's no one there. Actually, I thought that RUX Esports was there, but then have got means that they're getting closer for that push. He has to be careful. Inhale tempo is a whole team. Holds that shotgun. Is he gonna be a he does get poked. Might be able to get another one, but then he doesn't really do that because now the teammates are coming quite hot, and got Meza will be going back to with the teammates to get some sprays towards Inhale tempo. Otherwise, it is not going to be a good time. But RUX Esports gets eliminated by RUX Esports. 8 teams remaining. We have the RC finally have been able to change the location. We have their finisher. He kind of panicked with that, and we have them taking him down there, taking him all the way back. So Rosciano gets some sprays coming from the side of Esports, and the team that is one Take Esports, they do get some sprays in that Shark. They do get Rosciano, but they'll be surviving that 4. And now Thala Esports taking on a fight. Soul, they need to be able to get some cover on their teammate. Harmony goes down as well. Avon is spotted at this moment. Grenades every single side. BPX Viper goes down on Inhale Temper's grenade, and it's just getting started with how the intensity is building up minute by minute. And Thala Esports, RUX Esports, Brutal Cycles, Inhale Temper, they're also in the pressure. Paul goes in for that push, and Gyros takes him down. I mean, Tulia Kidogo, think about your push there. Thala Esports Soul taken down as well. And now it's going to be up to these 16s for us to figure out who will be able to give us that chicken dinner. Looking at Rosciano there and his teammate, they have the perfect location. They can get some sprays. They use the cover. For RUX Esports, they were third-partied. They were in the middle of the fight. Inhale Temple could see them. We had Brutal Cycles, RC, Thala Esports. All these teams could spot them. And where Reaper is standing as of now, of course, he was able to take on Batman. The zone is about to close in. Thala Esports will be on that losing end from the damage in the blue zone, and they need to start getting towards that zone. They need to start moving. Gyros gets grenaded, and Kobe's are connecting. Thala Esports is quite low there. Shaki taking advantage of that push there. Shaki goes down as well, leaving just one man standing. Rosciano holding that corner. Soul does 14. Rosciano goes in for that push. Tries to get the sprays with a shotgun, but then he's basically focusing on that fast, and he's unlucky right now. His teammate Shaki has been taken back to lobby. A grenade is being cooked up here. Soul needs to go in for that push. He is actually trying to get some nade there, but then he actually does it. Beautiful shot there from Rosciano. It does connect. Soul going away, but then Rosciano goes in for that push, and he'll be taking Thala Esports player Soul all the way back to lobby. 3 teams remaining, and Rosciano being the only team as a one-man standing. We have the Brutal Cycles. They're holding it quite tight. One Take Esports as well. They're not moving a muscle. They are the only team that is actually a part of their team is in that zone. So I hope they have enough utilities to hold that place long enough for Brutal Cycles and RC not to be able to go ahead and push and take them down. So for now, one Take Esports will be holding a very secure place. The Brutal Cycles, that is Ethox, Gyros, and the Viper, we are yet to see what they can do. I don't know how many eliminations they have. 5. Oh, Rosciano being spotted by Gyros, and that leaves only 2 teams standing. The zone is about to close in. Brutal Cycles, the zone will be their downfall. Right now they need to use a scapegoat who will be going a little bit open just to make one Take Esports expose their location, but then they do not do that. One Take Esports sporting them have failed, been knocked by Gyros. Beautiful distraction, just like we had talked about it. They need to use that distraction to be able to get a knock. Ethox, he does make it to that push. He needs to go ahead and push before Murife gets that revive. Molly been launched towards them. One Take Esports player Murife trying to get the revive. Ethox, the Molly misses the shot by a big margin, throws the second Molly, doesn't really connect. Ethox, you need to get moving, otherwise one Take Esports, the revive has finally happened. They need to kick their grenades. Someone is about to be COVID. It might just be BPX Ethox, and the nade goes in, but then a beautiful cover there from Viper does take down Murife. The nade gets some damage on Ethox, and now Brutal Cycles, they want to go in for that push. One take down the numbers, but they need to work on their feet. But Brutal Cycles says not today, maybe the next game, but for game number 1 they will be getting themselves a winner chicken dinner. Well played, well deserved winner chicken dinner. A total of 7 eliminations for the Brutal Cycles. Coming in second, we have one take with 6 eliminations. Yes. Third place, you have RC. They have 8 eliminations. Fourth, we have Thala Esports 4. 5, we have Inhale Tempo 11. 6, you have iOS 7. 7, you have NRS 2. 8, you have RUX 0. 9, you have CX 0. 8, you have RUX Esports 1. 11, you have AX 4. 12, you have FX 0. 13, you have Dark Tempers 0. 14, Ruthless Esports 2, and then 15, you have Z with 0. Going on with 4 eliminations, we have none other than Rosciano. Best companion, 2 rescues, you have RC, Shaki, and finisher with the final elimination, you have BPX Viper. Well, of course, that is it for game number 1. Mambo yamechemka for game 1. It is the last day for KPL Season 10. Every single team right now needs to find their way to victory. So for now, let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back after the break to enjoy more of some KPL Season 10 action. If your friend is missing this action, please send the live stream link, like the live, and also hit that sub button. For now, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Let's go! What the?
What the?
Let's go.
What the? All right, so we are back, and it is the second game of the day. We have had a very interesting game one, and now coming into game two, that is Rondo. You can clearly see what's happening. Someone has already been shotgunned and actually taken back to lobby. But we have one Take Esports Hunter being taken back to lobby by the Ruthless Esports player that is frozen. Excuse me. Second. Awesome, great, all set. All right, so we have fights happening literally everywhere. RUX Esports taking on a fight, brutal cycles, losing numbers. But as you can see here, we already have a couple of teams here. RUX Esports is also there, might be losing numbers. We can see at least a couple of their teammates have been taken back to lobby. Madman there has been eliminated. Finisher also. We'll be going back to lobby because he's disconnected, and if you're disconnected hakuna mtu anaweza kusaidia hapa. Ni upatikane na NRS Puyal apate kilia bure na kila mtu ende zake, right? We have Brutal Psychers now. Finally they have joined as a trio with Juice WRLD joining the game as well. RUX Esports taking on some fight there. Let's go ahead and see what they're up to. We have Black Juliet being taken back to lobby. Minzo holding it down here. He has a team on his right there. We can see Mike basically on the right side. Minzo waiting for that push. You have to be careful. Flawless, beautiful free fires. It does get good damage actually. Minzo still goes on, switches to AKM, but that jump shot will be perfection, and Minzo will be going back to the lobby. Hey, I don't know what's happening tonight, but then team seems to be very aggressive, and we like to see it as it is. There we have NRS Esports there, Puyal, Jamal, and Vaughn. We have at least 3 teams there. RUX Esports player Finisher is still disconnected. We have the RCs. They're trying to get as many eliminations as they can. This is a strategy we have seen from them from day one. There are only 3 of them here landing in a hot zone, but then one of their teammates stays back just to be able to get that recall. Hey, all right, so let's see what we are going to be expecting. Rashiano there being spotted. Oh, Puyal, you just picked the wrong person, and that damage is beautiful. Now, only thing Juice WRLD needs to do is just pick, and he'll be seeing Puyal. They have been knocked and, of course, been taken back slowly. Will have been Juice WRLD's work, but it seems they're not ready to really do that. We have the RC making sure to confirm their knock with more teams right above them. We have a team that is NRS Vaughn. Kijana ametulia, anatembea tu, ataki kujiexpose, ataki kufanya anything. Anatuna hapa. But you know what? If it works, it works. So we have the Brutal Cycle still holding it down there. RUX Esports are taking on one take. So let's go there because we have been watching that fight for quite a while and we are not seeing anything. But now we have Rush Corners there, only survivor around Arnie, and Dark Tempers. So Arnie right now, yesterday when Arnie was playing Rondo, he got 8 eliminations by himself. Kijana Kenelevi atashtua watu. But you know what? It is what it is. One Take Esports. Let's look at One Take Esports. There you have Morife, Hunter, Saint, and Spark. They are the ones really trying to survive here for their team. They don't want to take on unnecessary fights. They're all of them playing it a little bit safe. There we have Inhale Temple. They're also making their rotations there. Remember, the zone will be moving and they will be forced to take on some fight. Brutal Cycles are taking on some damage as well. And we can see them getting knocks. Arnie back on his streak there. He has already knocked a couple of people. Not yet thirsted. Still trying to go in for that push on Rush Corners. A grenade there being cooked by Corners actually connects and Arnie is quite damaged. But that nade was not enough to take Arnie down. Switches the rest of K. He does get the free fires and Corners. The Uzi is sounding quite loud. But so does the AUG. They are beautiful free fires from Arnie. The reflex is quite alarming. But then we have Corners. Finally, for the first time in a long time, Corners does an amazing job. Sijasema Corners ni noob. Shida ni vidole zake, right? Remember to tell him that. One Take Esports. They're also trying to survive here. They have a team 9. We can see a sad. Watu leo. Sijui wamepangaje, but damn it. Let's see. let's I don't know where Brutal Psychers. All right. Let's do a roundabout in the game and see where all the teams are at. We still have Brutal Psychers being next to a team. We have AX. They have been able to recall back to that full team. Remember, the recall is not forever. Once you're recalled once, Habibi, you're done for. Ruthless Esports are losing numbers. Swashi, oh, this time round, they're all together in that same place. Now, Swashi will be feeling the pressure of being forced to get either a clutch against Thala Esports or run away and get the revive on his knocked teammate, eliminated teammate. Sorry, but then you have a team there closing as well there. Someone does get knocked. A rush, a Chinese guy, 2 eliminations to his name. Ruthless Esports player Swashi is quite lucky because now RUX Esports is actually doing the job for him and he will be staying there for a while before he decides to expose his location. Remember, the recall stays there throughout the game, but you have to be able to get that recall happening. It might stay, but getting it seriously. RUX Esports, IS means that they are taking on a fight on NRS Jamal. But acha tuone what Zeno and his teammates will be up to. Sijui kama watapatana na the player that is from RE, that is Shaki by Swashi. Oh my days. But Swashi, of course, will be going away from this fight. Let's do our rotations again. Brutal Psychers, they have still the same location, trying to take on a fight. They're not really confident if they want to stay here or not, but let's see if that's going to be the case for them or not. We have Dark Tempers. Let's see what they're up to. RUX Esports. Oh, is this thing open? Yes, it is. Game sound. Oh. Yes, it is. Sometimes I switch it off when I'm not casting. So if you see me checking, game Kisha, I put off the song so that must escape on the video. So I need to check. I put everything back on for you guys. But you have RC Ford. They're also taking on a fight here where they are RUX Esports making rotations. We have Thala Esports. We yet to see what Thala Esports can do. The zone is about to close in. Most of the teams are playing it safe. Sisi tuko hapa kuenjoy tu mpaka anze kupigana. Kuna mtu ameuliza, when is the next Color Fest? Habibi, we also don't know. But I hear the people in Mombasa have Color Fest. Where is that thing? I check the dates. Mombasa has a Color Fest, but it is not Pubg sponsored. Let me check. Ingekuwa Pubg sponsored ningenipata huko nishaendanga zangu hapo. Let me see. Nothing. I cannot see it. Don't worry. I cannot see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I can't see it. Let's see. Okay, see party, but I saw Kaki telling me iko. Miss Yoni Bananda, miss fights. But iko. So one Take Esports, they are taking on a fight. You have Thala Esports, Reaper, Musty, and his teammates also holding down a compound. Well, a heal actually. But of course, we are yet to see the best of the best. We are yet to see where the teams decide it is time to move and make some fight, some action happening around the game. So let's see where RUX Esports is as of now. We have seen Ruthless Esports getting one of their teammates knocked. So let's see where that fight is actually happening, because it seems like Dark Tempers is giving Ruthless Esports a hard time as of now. So far, we don't see that yet, but they're waiting. Everyone is waiting. Everyone is patiently waiting. So let's see if they're going to be getting any fights happening on their side or not. But as of now, let's see. Dark Tempers Arnie, I don't know about Arnie. Arnie's down. Oh no. So let's see now. Frozen trying to go in for that push. Dark Table there trying to get attacked on Arnie. And we have Frozen there with the beautiful reflex. It does take down Devil. And that's going to be up to the players from Dark Temper, Shadow, Nova, and Corral to be able to take something. Maybe a teammate from RE, or they will be losing Dark Devil while this fight continues. Now looking at what is happening at one take there, they have somehow lost 3 of the teammates. So let's leave that as that there. Shakid immediately going for that revive on Arnie. I don't know how Dark Tempers missed that shot, but then have Frozen. They have been quite damaged. Beautiful cover from Nova, but already 2 of their teammates are down, and now Corral trying to go in for that push a grenade. Have been cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe. If it is cooked to perfection, but that nade is not yet cooked to perfection. He's looking for that perfect angle right now. We can see the beautiful S12Ks. The damage is quite good. It does go in for that push. S12K connects, and Corral will be getting that knock on Frozen, who immediately gives up so that his teammate can get that recall. I'm not sure if it's going to be happening, but then Shakir there is down as well. Arnie trying to get some cover, but I'm sure one of their teammates, that is Swash, he's actually joining the party. I thought he was going to be going for the recall, but he's not doing that. Nova knocked in fast and easy. Corral have been the only person standing. Team 3 crashes in the compound, and now the fight will finally be taking place here. Swash being quite open. He does go down on Flawless, and he'll be taken back to lobby as well. Now be humble, ready to take on some action, make people relax and sit down and basically watch him as he dominates a game 2 of the night. There you have Be Humble thinking it through. They are trying to see whether that grenade is going to be worth it or not, but it's going to be a long stretch because he has to be very much careful. One wasted grenade could cost the whole team. Shakid, I don't know, Shakid, there is only person standing. It's going to be a hard one here. Arnie, they have been taken back to lobby. Dark Tempers holding the same place. We have AX, that is team 3. Oh wow, grenade there coming hot on Devil, and doesn't really connect there. Now team 3 getting that molly towards Devil again. They're trying to cook this guy up, and they want to take him down with them. And we have Devil there going down. A Corral hole in that corner. It does take one player down. Amazing strategy. Basically camping on another level. He focuses on the fast and not... Come on guys, to watch a Hizo. You're focusing on the fast. He should have been able to get another knock because the player pushed him open just like his teammate. Watch out. For now, that is what we call real fumbling. But then now in Hill Temple, they have been eliminated as well. You have RUX Esports being spotted by Rashiano. They are back in numbers, but Unford is already in lobby chilling and spectating as the game continues. RUX Esports making their rotations around the game here. They want to survive. They want to look for fights they can take on. But it's not going to be easy, remember. 9 teams, 29 players remaining. CX Esports losing players to RUX Esports. BPX losing numbers to that zone. Senpai not able to make it into that zone. Is going to be forced to expose himself, and he's going to be going in towards Murid just to make sure he confirms that elimination. Using that damaged vehicle is smart, but if it does get sprayed out, he will be going back to lobby a little bit early. So far, I don't know what Brutal Psychos are doing, but they are somehow losing people to this zone. Here, Mambo to Nikata. There is sprays there coming from Be Humble. It actually does connect there. Senpai does get damaged, and Pato will be revived as well. They are getting knocks from every single side. People are getting third-partied, and may the best camper win. Take it in, Sama. Just enjoy. Alright, I'm back. Now we have the RUX Esports Senpai trying to go in for that push. Menzo is down. They have two, the players from Team 3, they have split. They are Flawless coming in from the back. Senpai goes down. Finisher, being the only person standing. The smoke is giving him some cover, but for how long will he be holding it down there? He does get some damage. One player goes down, and he'll be going down with him as well. And now Flawless will be the last person standing, and that spray connects, and we'll be taking the last player from RUX Esports all the way back to lobby. The game is just getting started. 12 eliminations for AX, and oh my good lord, 12 eliminations. But here hapo RC 11, No way. Brutal Psychos there now been taken down by the RC. Viper be the only person standing from his team there. Teasing might just actually sport him and take him down. Come on, Viper, think it through. Do not just go straight. You have to wait for them to get distracted. Wait for RC to get distracted. Wait for them to take on other teams. And then you can engage. But then he says, nope. I believe I am the one playing, not Shumit. And Russiano with that reflex. He does take Brutal Psychos player Viper all the way back to lobby. Hapo kijana amefumble. Ai! Hiyo kama alikuwa amekelea bet imeuma nje. Team 3 grenades, they're going towards our esports player Black, who will be very much falling victim to that grenade, and he exposes himself, and Flawless acting on his feet does take him down as well. 4 teams remaining. That zone is about to close in. Team 9, that is the inhale tempos. One of their teammates has been taken back. Chloe Bowler goes down. Assad gets knocked as well, and that's going to be up to one man. That's going to be up to none other than FX Tank to be able to redeem his team for that loss so far. And as you can see there, we have them being a little bit not hasty anymore, and they're playing it safe as of now. RC, Shaki, they do get some strays on that side there. Be humble, also has to be very much careful. I'm not sure if Shaki will be letting him pass there without getting some strays towards him. He actually does that, and Shaki immediately exposes his location. Na hapo sasa kimeumana. Now it is the team that knows where they are, and we have Be Humble making rotations there. Rushiano trying to get the space as well, trying to get something happening there, but then no one is getting any damage on Be Humble, and he'll be making it into that safe zone. Team 14, the Zeds, are playing it slow as well. TZ falls victim of the distraction, and he gets knocked by Team 14, and now it's going to be up to the RC team to get something going on here. Otherwise, one of their teammates will be taken back to lobby. Rushiano and Sharky trying to get the refresh on TZ. They fumbled that one, and we have Sharky getting knocked there. Now, Rushiano, 11 eliminations to Rushian, 19 eliminations to the team. And no way, man. Team 14 there needs to get some pressure on Rushiano. It does take 2 players down. Beautiful use of the shark there. The holes in the shark can be used, and Rushiano uses that to his advantage. Now one person remains standing. That is Ben. He needs to make his rotation. Either push Rushiano or just hold. But I think my friend here, he will be holding because he's not ready to take on an early fight. Beautiful strategy. Survive when you can. If you can survive all the way, beautiful. If you cannot, well, let's just say it is what it is. All right, there's nothing we can do other than say it is totally okay. All right, the zone is going to apply pressure, and we are not sure if it's going to be Rashano and his teammates basically getting that chicken dinner. Is it going to be Team Z, or is it going to be the AX player Be Humble, who's playing right now as a solo against teams that have numbers? Now it is going to be up to Rushiano there. He's trying to heal up himself here, trying to survive, and Rushiano is not letting this slide there. And easy peasy. No way. Did RC just get a chicken dinner? 12 eliminations for one guy. But as a team, they have a total of how many eliminations? 21 eliminations. Mr. Official lobby. Second place, you have Z there with 2 eliminations. And third, you have AX with a total of how many eliminations? Mnanichanganya sana, 16 eliminations. Wow. Fourth place, you have FX with 6. 5, you have IOS 3. 6, you have BPX 4. 7, you have CX1. 8, RUX Esports with the 7. 9, you have RE3. 10, NRS 5. 11, Thala Esports 5. 12, you have Inhale Tempo 5 as well. 13, you have 1 Take 3. 14, Dark Tempest 2, and then 15, RUX Esports with 9. Going a lot to 12 eliminations, you have RC Rushiano, best companion in the 3 SQs, the RC Rushiano, and then finisher with the final elimination, RC Shaki. Well, that is it for game number 2. We have 3 more games to go before we call it a night. But of course, for now, we'll be taking a very short break, and we'll be right back.
Let's go.
What the?
What the? Let's go. 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 What the? Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
All right. So we are back. Third game of the night. Miramar there. We have RUX Esports already taken on an early fight. So let's just head on over there and see what they're up to. Picado here. We have seen some teams landing a little bit late. They have not been able to, save themselves just yet. Because they have to go into those buildings and basically get some loot, and then now they can take on a fight. There we have RE taking on Take Esports, which tafute vijana wa wenyewe tuone wako wapi, because they are taking on a fight and a team is already losing numbers a little bit too early in the game. There we have Murid. Let's go, beautiful push there, and we have them taking on Murid, taking him back to lobby, easy peasy. Yakari is the only person standing right now from his team. It might just be a very tricky survival here, seeing that he's down in terms of numbers. So let's leave him at that and see what RUX Esports is up to. He tried to thrust, but then we had Octavio watching the fight there from the back. Of course, he will be taken back slowly. Almost eliminated my team. So the only way to make you feel bad about what you did is take you back slowly immediately. Now got Mizo there being quite low. Finisher, he has to do something every single time. He's the only person remaining. Juliet. And now Minzo being the last person standing. Finisher basically confirmed the eliminations. He wants to go in for that push. Minzo is also quite good, but then Finisher might just be better if he's able to take on this elimination. You can hear Minzo. He is making the rotations. A beautiful shot there will be taking Minzo down, but then that shotgun doesn't really connect, and he takes down Black. And that's going to be a beautiful 1v1. Finisher and Minzo, they want to take each other down. One of them is actually quite low, and the Finisher is taking advantage of this and trying to heal up their jump shots from Minzo, trying to get some damage. Finisher thinking about it, trying to see whether it's going to be taking anyone down, and Minzo uses the same situation to try and heal up. And right now Finisher, oh no, Finisher, the healing is what actually cost him that win against Minzo. Pole man, it's not looking good. But then have Thala Esports player Harmony making the rotations there. NRS and Brutal Psychers. Where is this fight happening? Let's go and have the Brutal Psychers and see what's really happening there. Viper quite low there. So let's see what they're going to be up to. And arrested in beautiful drop shot, and we'll have Brutal Psychers being eliminated a little bit too early in that game. The zone is shifting towards that southeastern side of Miramar. It just be a zone where some teams will be forced to fight along the island. I hope that will be the case. Hapo itabamba, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case as of now, seeing that most of the teams are not even in that safe zone yet. But we have teams like Dark Tempers in the zone, RUX Esports in Puerto Paraiso. They do not want to leave that place as of now. Inhale Tempo holding Los Leons. They have RC with them there as well. Mina General, we have a team that is Thala Esports, and we do not know if they're going to be surviving this or not. Second. Mama tangu KU bana. Hii ni timu gani iko na fujo hivi wallahi? Mbona ufanyie mtoto wenyewe hivyo? Ni nini? Ako na deni yako? Alishika mtu wenu? Ni nini? But then have their team 9 now already been able to get a knock of their own leads. The revive might just be able to happen in case the team that is Ruthless Esports is distracted. Then that revive can actually happen. But he has to be careful. Shakid is on that side. He will be sporting Echo as he tries to go in for that revive. The space from Shakid, stop him there, and he'll be going back into that cover because Shakid has said hakuna kuinuana. The smokes are in. Hey. Frozen there being spotted, beautifully sprayed by Echo, but then the spray doesn't really connect, and he will be making it into that cover. The zone is about to close in, and most of the teams are taking on a little bit of that early fight. And kuongea kweli, hakuendi vile kunafaa bwana. Oh no, zone kamchukua Echo. And of course, it will be taking him back to lobby. Easy peasy. Let's see this. What's up, W's, Akram? W's for you. I know even the live didn't send notification to people, but it's okay. I'm more focused on the YouTube live stream because I need people to go towards YouTube and not TikTok. Just give me a second. The Homer is Homer in, man. I'm trying to make it not Homer, but in a Homer too. Ah, yeah. Tuende kazi. Now we have RUX Esports. They're trying to make their way into that safe zone. RUX Esports are basically on the southern side of that safe zone, still holding the same place Puerto Paraiso, but not for long because kuna team hapa haiwezi kaa pahali pamoja. Wote ni bwana mtembe. They're walking, moving around the game, driving. They just want eliminations, and it might be working out for them because, as you can see, last game there we had RC taking 21 eliminations. I mean, let me give you a hint. So far in the overall ranking, we have teams. So second place and third place, they have tied with the same scores. They have 60. First place and second place, they have a margin of 3 points. So exactly how you thought. Finding the MVP. Hey, vile watu wanacheza huku. Hata MVP, the most intense team. Let's put it that way. Hey, it will be very hard. But so far, we have a team 17, that is Inhale Tempo. They have a team 3 closing on them. They're flawless. He will try to get closer. Shotguns connection on Jago. Be humble. Taking Jago all the way back to lobby. And he doesn't want stories for now. All he's thinking about is that chicken dinner for his team. Last game, they almost had it. They had a very good chance. But then for some reason, that chicken dinner was just not there. Inhale Tempo. A beautiful grenade on Humble. He goes down. Ruthless Esports. They ditch the vehicles. And they're coming in quite slow there. They want to surprise the team that is 3 and 17. They want to third party the fight, get some eliminations without exposing their location. But Inhale player, that is a Poke, does go down as well. Grenades coming from their side. They're flawless. Trying to go in for that push. Scry immediately takes him down. Ruthless Esports watching the fight. Scry gets spotted by the player that is from RE, that is Shakir, taking him down. Of course, almost confirming that elimination, and Scry will be going back to lobby. Inhale Tempo, one player standing. Shakir, the Mollies are going in. Shakir trying to go in for that push. He knows he's there. He's seen him. That he has to be very much careful. If you try and push him the wrong way, it won't go well for you. You have Inhale player that is Easter, so Washi going in for that push. I know he knows he's there. One grenade and we are saying GG's. One good grenade. The grenade is getting cooked up. Does get some damage there. We have RE really thinking about that push. Then wanataka kuingia hapo ndani, but they actually eliminate the last player from Inhale Tempo. Now with that zone closing in, 9 teams remaining, and the zone decides it's going to be with Dark Tempers. Yani wameona walale hapa. Please don't fight. Nimerudi. I hope no one took any fight, man. Sikuwa nimepigana senye nimefika. But then we have 8 teams still standing. RC finally meeting their basic level. Basically their payoff. I don't know what to call it. Bro, English call it kuja na meli ya wapi yenye mimi sikupanda. But so far, Ruthless Esports have their frozen trying to see how we can get some sprays towards the shadow. Swashi going in for that push will be a good one, but also depends on how Ford takes on the fights. Sijui kama mnanisikia, but I hope you can actually hear me. But yes, so far we have the RE, that is a Suwashi. Already they are trying to do something here. Taking it back slowly. Man, that orb missed me. That is the only weapon I feel bad I was not able to take. But Misawa here in Ashida, but then you have the Ruthless Esports. They are trying to go in for that push and Ford, who is immediately taking a run for it. But then Ruthless Esports says not today. Frozen with that run for towards Rusciano, who is getting some damage on him. Rusciano has to be careful though. There's a team from Ruthless all the way back there, and Rusciano does get the damage. Frozen goes into the vehicle, and immediately he is taken down. That's gonna be up to now the RE team to wipe out RC. Ford is also trying to do something there. Frozen is not there. The sprays are looking good. Ford is quite low, and we have Swashi going in for that. The damage on him is quite good, and we have Swashi eliminating Ford just like that. Mambo yanachemka. God damn. When you meet your match, hapo ndio na realize game si rahisi vile nilikuwa nadhani. They met their match. RC, RE wamepigana, wamepimana nguvu. Mwanaume ni nani, sisi hatujui ni nani, but kuna mtu ameumia hapo. But then there you have the Ruthless Esports. They have to make their way into that zone, a little bit out in that blue zone. It's going to be very challenging if they do not have enough utilities to survive this fight. Everything they do, to be honest, is very much dependent on how they take on the fight. I don't know if I use what's this? Every time I use Restream.io, actually people tell me that it doesn't really send notifications when I go live, but I hope it sends for YouTube. For the other one, I'm not really focused on that side. If anything, I'm using it for awareness on KPL, so it's totally okay. It doesn't really affect me in any way, so I think that's totally fine. But let's get to it. Higher up. Oh, damn. All right. So let's see what's going to be changing here. We have Take Esports there. Spark and his teammates have survived a little bit longer compared to the games zingine, man. Kwenda lobby mapema nje ilikuwa mhondo. And then we also have Z Esports as well. Shaki, they are making that run for it. He wants to take on another team. Yani wametoka kumaliza RC lakini hawajatosheka. Wamesema eating one person is not enough. You need to eat multiple people just to be happy. And now you have that means the Ruthless Esports and Lee's trying to get some sprays. Dark Temperance being spotted. The sprays are actually connected. Dark Devil receiving the damage. Back there with an amazing spray. And Devil's location has been compromised. They're wanting Esports. They are aware that there's a team right above them. But what they have to be careful about is that this player could actually be someone in more teams. The more he tries to engage against Take Esports, we'll be getting a lot of teams that trying to third party where the fight is actually happening. We have a fight there on the side. Take Hunter being taken down by Shadow, beautifully played, and Hunter will be going back to lobby just like that. We know Hunter is not an easy player to go against. Kijana akona skills, anafinya watu hatujaikataa, but goddamn, do not go against him kama hujajipanga. So now we have them Murife and the team. They have to make their way into that zone. 6 teams remaining, 18 players still standing. Shakid gatekeeping. He's a sunny talent because Shakid has been doing this for quite a while. Saint is down. Dark Tempers using numbers to that zone. Take Esports to make the rotations. The zone has shifted. Shakid is holding that edge of the zone. He will be waiting for every single team and trying to make their way to that zone. What is that spray? Dark, you are going down. There's Saint as well will be joining the Dark Tempers in lobby. Take player Murife passing by near Shakid. A beautiful cover from Spark, and Shakid goes down. A beautifully played, and now it's going to be up to Murife to try and get maybe that elimination for their team. Get the numbers up as much as they can. 5 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. Watu wanafikiria if they made the right decision. Hapana, you did not make the right decision, because some of you are taking the very beautiful space there from the refair. It doesn't really connect. Ruthless Esports trying to make their revives as well as they try and scout on the zone movement. We have a team there right behind them, that is CX Esports Yakari. Sijaona mtu amekamp hivi for long maisha yangu yote. It's been a while. But ni sawa, kama ina work. We have 5 teams remaining. I don't know about Yakari, but I should be able to, think something good once they get shot being quoted. Dice, tupa M4 bana kwa AKM, or fix that dot for the M4 with the 4-scope, because hiyo ni nini bana, wacha hizo man. Look at Lizzie's 4-scope when he's on that M416, and then look at that 4-scope on an AKM. Sasa hapo ndio unajua kimeumana, lakini mtu bado anataka kutumia, utajiembarrass. But we have RUX Esports here going in for that push. Pashka and holders. Position getting closer. One Take Esports they have it on their team down. They're trying to get the space happening, but then RUX Chinese guy takes him down as well. But they have to be careful. One man, Yakari, he might be able to third party this fight and take on RUX Esports while they least expected. 4 teams remaining. RUX Esports holding it quite tight there. They are full team. Team 14 as well. Z Esports full team, and team 16 you have Ruthless Esports where we have 3 players remaining from that team. They already, one of the players from team 14 has been taken. Oh my days. Now it's gonna be a pusher kid. Let's see if he's going to do something constructive. Maya ni mambo yake. You have a place there on your carry. You place there for Shakid. Nah. Shakid, you almost had that, man. Hapo now I'm a fumble. Alright. Bro, someone needs to stop Shakid's spray. What is that perfect spray? Look at RUX Chinese man. Look at his HP. The spray there was perfection, but Shakid does go down on the teammate spray. Now it's gonna be up to Swashi Leeds to be able to get that revive. Yakari being spotted, and he's taken back to lobby as well. And now we have Leeds making his rotation towards Shakid. They want to revive him. Hiyo sasa ndio inaitwa teamwork. Wamekuja nje yote kushika Shakid. Teamwork. But now we have 3 teams remaining there. RUX Esports, you have Ruthless Esports, and also Z Esports in the building. I will not be surprised if the chicken dinner for game 3 is actually a new player. But then have their Ruthless Esports making their rotations around the game right now. We have team 14 Z Esports holding it tight there. 2 of their teammates have been eliminated. Shakid as well has been eliminated. And it seems like the team here with the highest chances of a chicken, or rather a win, for this game is none other than RUX Esports. But let's see. I don't know if they're going to be giving us that chicken or not. They have a spray there by decisions, but the spray doesn't really connect just yet. The damage is there. It is quite good, but then it doesn't really get the knock that they are looking for to go in for that push decision. They're holding it down. RUX Chinese guy doesn't want to engage sana, lakini 2 eliminations to his name. Jana kwa kazi. Yeah. Now nimeacha kupumua hewa. Now I'm back to the headphones. So let's see what's going to be happening here. We have grenades coming from RUX Esports. We have Z Esports there. Dice and his teammates are holding this building. They do not want to leave it. RUX Esports coming from the side there. And the 3 teams here will be forced to push out Team 14 just to secure that location. You have the RC, that is Swashi. Haya, moderated, tuende kazi. Now RUX Esports I don't know about Rush, lakini leo ameamka sana. Zero, they're going for that push. So Kane is under their dice. He will be exposed to him there. This is a shot, but that grenade is perfection. He's grenaded and Moid as well. And that means the Rush Zeno might just be going back to Levy as well. Decisions are getting more Mollies towards that team 14. They want to eliminate that team as early as possible because now they have a team right in front of them. That is a Ruthless Esports, Liza and Swashi. They're holding it down. They don't want to expose their location. Grenades going towards them, and we have Liza being knocked. One person remains standing. That's going to be Swashi. I'm not sure how this will be playing out, but we can only have one team getting a chicken dinner. RUX Esports. Oh no, na tumenyamaza tukangojea tuone nani atacheza vitu hazina mbele wala nyuma. Hiyo ni nini bwana? Decision, what kind of decision is that? But I mean the team there with the most patience actually got that chicken dinner. RUX Esports, amazing play, amazing calls from the IGL, and they get themselves a total of 8 eliminations. Second, you have Z Esports with 4, and then third, you have RE with a total of 17 eliminations. Wow. I'm trying to see. Kwani hapo walipitana wapi? 4th, you have CX1, 5, you have 1 Take 4, 6, you have Dark Tempers 1, 7, you have RC5, 8, you have IS4, 9, you have NRS 4, 10, you have Inhale Tempo with 4, 11, you have AX2, 12, you have FX0, 13, you have Thala Esports 0, 14, you have DPX 0, and then 15, we have RUX Esports with 3. Going a lot for this game, we have with 7 eliminations, EX, RE, not X, RE, Swashi with 7 eliminations, best companion with 2 rescues, Swashi again, and then finisher with the final elimination, Rush Cones. Well, that is it for game number 3. We'll be taking a very quick break, and then we'll be right back after the break for game number 4. BRB.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the?
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the?
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the?
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? city like, whoa, what the? City like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city
All right. Fourth game of the day, of the night, sorry. And it seems like we have a team they're having a hard time. That is CX Esports. Already we can see a number of their teammates have been eliminated. Inhale Tempo has to be careful. There is a team 9 that is FX passing by there with the vehicle. They have to be really careful about that. We have a team 9 teammates. They also are about to encounter a fight, right? They are about to encounter a fight. We have them there. They might be losing numbers if they're not careful, but let's see how they take on that fight. We have the Brutal Psychos taking on an early fight as well, and we can see them going in for that push on Thala Esports. We have Soul, one of the teammates, Harmony, there has already been taken back to Lobby. Soul, Reaper, and Musty. They are the last people standing from their team, so let's see if they are going to be, well, able to survive against Brutal Psychos, ama pia watapelekwa lobby mapema kidogo na waanze kulizana nani amefanya tukienda lobby, na mbona ulifanya hivyo, mbona ulipush hiyo, mbona ulifanya hivyo. As in, mambo mingi tu yenye hata we can't even explain, but it's totally fine. Again, that's what part of playing as a team is, and sometimes the game is good, sometimes the game is pure stress. All right, but let's see. We have the rotations happening there. We have Minzo already being taken down. I don't know why kina Minzo anachukuanga fight ya mapema bana. Mbona wanaona kupigana sasa ndio inabamba. Guys, take your time. Take your time. Another day, another crisis. I'm trying to set up I don't know why I'm using this game, but nasikiza nikicast. So sad, so sad, so sad. Move around. One Take Esports. Hi. Hunter, the guy who eliminated Brutal Psychos, peke yake akawipe team. What? BPX jini nilikuwa naendelea hapo, lakini sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, but it's certainly okay. Seems like let me see if I can get someone to check for me something. Leo sijui ni kuchoka, nimesahau vitu mingi, sikuweka fan, sikuweka hii. What are those? Why is fine, haina shida. Not a problem. Or is it? But let's go. I think ita cool down nikiekelea kwa meza hivi. It will not have any movement, any heat. Haya, twende kazi. Also, children do not stay out like Mitch. Niko na homa iendi. But then you have the inhale tempo there. Yeah, Pog, they're receiving some damage. You can see their teammate there is passing by as well. RUX Esports right in front of them, and you have Pog there immediately taking on the fight against Finisher. Takes him down. Beautiful play there from Pog, and he will be taking him back to lobby. I mean, sasa mnapatana na mambo inaendelea. Woi, unashinda utafanya nini? But that is totally okay. It does happen, and sometimes, well, just sometimes, it's usually not your day. Let's see what Rush Corner is up to there. Let's see where they are. Let's see where Rush is. So we have Rush Corners there. Ni kama siku hizi ameamka man. Ni kama Corners alisikia nikimingililia akasema hataki hiyo story tena. Kijana siku hizi akona skills, he's patient, akona anatumia IQ yenye Mungu alimpea. Before sijui nini mbaya ilikuwa na our dear Corners. But then have the brutal cycles there. They seem to be losing numbers there. Viper being taken down. Ethox down as well. Kaido's running for his life because he doesn't want to get eliminated as well. Ali are still standing. You have Ruthless Esports where you have Shakir there taking a couple of knocks with them, with him for his team. Already 8 eliminations for RE. 8. Game inaanza na wako kwa 8 guys. Hii mapema yote washafika kwa 8. Acha nisiongee, wacha nisiongee mambo ya vile watu wanafika huko, mimi sijui. But now looking at the Dark Tempers, we have Dark Nova, Dark Devil, and Dark Shadow. We have them there playing it a little bit safe. They do not want to take on any fights as of now. The zone is about to close in. The teams now will be getting closer to each other, and we might just be losing some of them depending on how they take on the fights. Hebu angalia Z21, kijana ana haraka. Asema life doesn't want a lot of hustle. Ni kutulia tu. Mwenye atafinywa afinywe, mwenye afinywa afinywi, na wewe ukiingia kwenye nimecamp takufinya. And that is exactly what 21 is thinking right now. Now team 10, that is the RUX Esports. We can see them making the rotations around the game. They do not want to take on any early fights. RUX Esports as well. They're not ready for that fight as well. RCs, they're also not taking on any fights. Even though they have 4 eliminations to their name, I think they're just comfortable with where they are as of now. And it is actually paying off for them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to see a few things hapa na pale lakini hazifunguki. But Thala Esports, we have their harmony, and actually the whole team is still standing. We have a team that is team 14. Niliwaambia number 1, 2, 3 wameachana, number 1 na 2 wameachana na 5 points. 2 and 3 wametie. Sasa so hapo kidogo kuna kavita. So and these 3 teams kila saa wanapatana wanapigana. Take Esports taking on brutal cycles right now. We have Reaper's vehicle being damaged, and Reaper is still trying to get away from this fight. He's trying to stay as safe as he can. Team 14, not sure if they want to take on any fights. They're just playing it slow. So watch it to up chapo kidogo. They'll figure out what to do. We have RUX Esports there. We have Rush Corners. Let's see what they're up to. We have the Inhale Tempos Cry, and I don't know about them. It's not looking good. Aiki is crazy. Aiki ya nani ni crazy? Whose Aiki is crazy? Sometimes I open some tabs here so that they can help me monitor the live chats, but zinashinda zikireduce peke yao, zina reduce size, so I have to keep on resizing man. But ni sawa. Team 17, we have Scry. Let's see them make their rotations there. We have the zone about to close in. One take Esports a little bit outside that zone. They need to make their rotations into that zone. CX Esports player Raven and his teammate Yakari, there are only 2 of them remaining. They need to get a revive. But the recall center they're looking to go to has a team, and that is Brutal Psycho. So I think Raven there might just be taken down by BPX Ali. He's not careful. Actually, Brutal Psycho sports him, and Raven not even sure whether there's someone here. Ali is just holding it down, and Raven does fall victim of an amazing camper. That's gonna be Ali taking him back slowly. Now Yakari, it's all up to you to get that revive. I mean, Yakari Nyumako kuna recall center. Why did Raven go all the way there to give Brutal Psycho a free kill? What a banner. But then you have a team 10 there, RUX Esports. They're still standing, playing it safe there. The zone is about to close in and that second phase. Going into that third phase there, we will be expecting some fights happening there. Most of the teams are not even ready to encounter each other yet. 14 teams still standing, 54 players are still standing. It's going to be a tough last zone depending on how the team decide to go about it. Come on, tukapigana sahi ama baadaye. RC, they are taking on a fight as well. Chatafte RC, sijui yako wapi. RC, there we go. Esports, Ben and his teammates are not ready to lose as well. They just want to play it as safe as they can. Rushiano, they're making his rotation with the buggy. He doesn't want to lose it just yet. Lakini hii team iko na maajabu. Rushiano got 11 kills by himself. Alafu team yote ikishikana 21. Hai, wacheni hizo bwana. Patieni watu wengine hata chance ya kuenjoy game. How would you get 21 eliminations from a game? How would you do that? Hii hata it makes sense, man. Wezi. 21 eliminations is a little bit too much. Lakini Jini Rondo na watu wanarikoliana, actually it does make sense. It does make sense seeing people getting recalled and people getting up to 21 elimination. IQ ya Kones. IQ ya Kones inakuanga reverse. Hey, leo inafanya kesho ifanye. Kwanza niona ameshika device. The device. Lakini si yeye. Ni Kones alishika device. Guns. Yeah. Kumbe huku watu huku mko na pesa, alafu mkikuja hapa mnasema meet me hata sina simu. LAN event what is land? My friend Cold, what is land? Do you mean LAN? Kama ni LAN ni next year. LAN is happening next year. Next year, LAN is happening. Brutal Psychos there, CX Esports. Someone there has been spotted. It seems like CX there is taking on the Brutal Psychos, and they have been able to take at least one player down. Brutal Psychos right now, they know CX Esports is there. Brutal Psychos did not want to take on a fight because they need that chicken dinner. Again, they were able to get at least one chicken dinner when the game was starting, and they might be looking to get another chicken dinner as well. Now, Ruthless Esports making their rotations. They have a team right in front of them, that is the AX, and they cannot underestimate this team. Mimi bedhes jana team KPL, lakini vile wameingia wamekaa mna ubaya, yani hao ni wale cause goddamn vile wana wipe teams. Bro, I've never seen a new team just dominating KPL like as in haraka hivi. It usually takes time for most of the teams to adapt, but for the team that is AX and how they have been dominating, I honestly I'm actually surprised, not even not surprised. I'm actually surprised because it's a new team. We have one Take Esports, they're losing numbers. Watafute one Take Esports, where are you? Damn. So 12 teams remaining. That zone is about to close in. We are in that third phase of the zone. Going into that fourth phase of the zone, we'll see which team will gives us that chicken dinner. RUX Esports player Ganja is down, taken back slowly immediately. Minzo has to be very much careful. Team 7 right in front of him there. NRS, they will be going in for that push. Minzo is actually very much confident. You have seen this before, but then he has to be careful. Vaughn is on that left-hand side. There are other teammates on the other way. All the way where we have Ethane, he has to be very much careful, but then he's ready to take on that fight. There's someone coming from the back there, and we have Minzo getting knocked there, taken back slowly immediately. Black watching this fight from afar. They cannot engage just yet because they do not even know where to start. Their teammate there already has been knocked and fasted as usual. Kuna team inaitwa RE pale kwa third party ni kama talent ya bure, because how are they third party in every single game? Just wait and see it. Because now RE, what they'll do, they'll start scouting around, and then wapata wala wamezubaa kwa off guard. Watu wapata or finish. Is that Ellie? Ellie where? Kwa which team? Which team? Depends on which team. Kama ni hii team iko na magari mwenye ako na Porsche Cayenne ni Ellie, na tunajua ni the rush decision maker. That is Ellie for you. Now Ruthless Esports, they are also trying to get on a fight on their side, maybe get some elimination. So let's see what they're up to, because they have some knocks being registered in their team. Kini hatuoni hiyo vita bwana. Excuse me. Alright. Ati Rush RC is the GOAT. Rush and RC are GOATs. Acha nikwambie guys, not all the pro teams are playing. MU hawako, EXE hawako, Tycoons hawako. Mnataka kuniambia mjui TYC? Jira kubwa. Mkipatana na kwa game kwanza mkimbie. Kwanza mkiona spray yangu kwa kill feed, run my brother. Run. But then have Brutal Cycles there, Viper going away. They do not want to take on the fight just yet. We have Frozen making his rotation there. Of course, he wants to get closer to Brutal Cycles. He wants to take on a fight. I'm not sure if it's advisable to do it alone, but he seems to be confident to do it alone. So wacha tumwache hapo afanye peke yake. But then NRS will be eliminating the RUX Esports all the way back to lobby. Kina jamaa leo ameamka jana, kina jamaa walikuwa wanacheza ni kama wataki. God damn. Yani walikuwa wanapigwa everywhere. Ish. Mpaka ikabidi niulize kama Jamal ako sawa, cause what? There's no way team ya Jamal ilikuwa inapigwa hivyo. And just to give a big shout out to all the teams that have played KPL, akina P2 Esports, akina MTF. I mean, these teams are new to KPL. Na bro wamejikaza. And then another thing we've noticed with KPL season 10, hakuna team hata moja imehata game yake. So, kwa maneno machache again, thank you and a big shout out to you guys. You have the Thala Esports, they are taking on a fight. Wacha tuende hapo mbio. Oh my days, wako wapi? Thala Esports is there. How many Ennis teammates? I'm not really sure if they want to take on any fight. Though they have 2 eliminations. Sanya watu wako kwa 20. And not a good look for Thala Esports. But let's see how they will handle this fight. 2 teams there have Dark Tempers on the right. That is a team 15. Harmony basically looking for that comfortable position to get a beautiful spray towards team 15. Sijui kama ita happen, but akikazana vizuri labda ita happen. Akikazana sijasema ita happen, but akikazana. We have there the players are from team 14. We have Zed, Ben and his teammates trying to make it into that zone. Sprays come from every single side, and it's not an easy look if we are being honest. RUX Esports, we have Viper, they have been taken down. What is happening here? Aibo, someone that tries to get some space happening. Brutal Cycles that get pushed there. Hapana, wacheni hizo bana. Bana kijana ni moja lakini wamempush kama ni mwizi man. Ethox as well getting shotgunned, and he gets eliminated as well from Brutal Cycles. Yani, goddamn. Ai. Hizi ndio vitu zinafanyanga mtu anaenda na delete game kwanza ni hasira. Unauliza mtu kwani mimi niko na deni ya kwenu. Ruthless Esports, they have been spotted by the RCs trying to get some damage. Yeah, they actually have gotten quite good damage on that is Swashi, and we have them going in for that push. Oceano, be careful, you don't just push Swashi if you're Bilak Fikiria. We know how good he is, and one small mistake will have Swashi taking you down just like that. 8 teams remaining. We have RE making their rotations to meet each other. The zone is about to get smaller. Let's see this. Let's zoom it and see what's happening. Actually, no, what? AX is still in the game. Yeah, that is AX for you. I don't know a new team in KPL like you know on shot to dust. Him and an RE Sidani. Acha niwape hint. RE na team zingine mbili zimetai kwa number 2, 3, 4. And then number 1 ameacha number 2, 3 and 4. Since wametai amewacha na 5 points. So whatever you do, that information is all up to you. Alright, so now we have Swashi. Who's vibrating my phone?
All good. So now we have it seems like people are getting sprays towards them. We have their Ruthless Esports ready. We have them getting a lot of damage on their side there. They have immediately called in for cover, but it doesn't look like it really helped them a lot, because now we have Ali there being taken down and the cover is actually dropping there quite hot. But then you have Z21 coming in from the back. Someone will be getting few eliminations, and RE, no, but then this time round he actually takes himself down. Wachia hapo siwai push tena, but then Rush Corners is still dominating. I mean, Corners siku hizi amekuwa mjanja, lakini bado amepelekwa lobby. That's very much unfortunate. Now we have Team 17 Inhale Tempo. They are able to spot Team 3. They're trying to get sprays towards them. RC as well. They are trying to third party the fights. Inhale Tempo Spike getting the damage. Sharky. No one is coming from that right side. It is quite open for now. But as you can see, they have Ruthless Esports frozen down on his knees. Two of their teammates in lobby. One man remains standing, and that is Swashi. I don't know about Team 3, but as you can see, he's basically holding that basic basically a shark. Let's call it a shark, because hii hata si nyumba, lakini comrade anaweza ishi hapa vizuri sana. Akiweka hapo meza moja, kiti moja, hiyo haystack ni kiti, atafute tu meza ya kuwekelea sahani, ama hiyo haystack ni kiti na sahani. You know. So I don't know what to call that. It depends which country you're from. If it's Kenya, that's basically a good house for a comrade to survive in. But so far so good. There are 4 teams remaining. Sprays every single side, but we are not seeing anyone going down on his knees. You know what's going to save them? That zone. That zone is going to force people to take on the fight, whether they like it or not. But as you can see, they are RC. They have the damage. The Inhale Tempo getting sprays towards them. Mike is already down. Na hapa kameanza kuwa kabaya. Because now look at Scry, grenade in his hand there. Be humble is about to get humbled, and that shotgun does get the damage on Scry, but the nade does the deed, and it does take him down. Beautifully thought up nade from Scry does take Be Humble all the way back to lobby. Well played there. A beautiful Kobe coming from you, Scry. Now at Team 3 there, they have lost one of their teammates. 2 of them remain standing. One of them is very much low. Frozen. Frozen tries to get some reflex happening there on a Team 3 player, but then he gets knocked as well. And now it's going to be up to Swashi to try and survive this fight. But as you can see, he basically went and dropped himself as free meat towards another team. Flawless holding that compound. He's also not exposing himself that much. The Inhale Tempos are also there. Playing it safe, Bado. They're still in the game. Sijui wata survive for how long, but acha tuone. But they have quite promising 9 eliminations to their name. Anything could change. Haibo. I don't think anyone wants to push the other. 3 teams remaining. Needs every single side. We have Team 4, that is RC. A grenade been cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe on Team 3. If that nade is good, it will get some damage. It actually does something. But then the teammate there will be making it to that cover. A beautiful stray is trying to stop him. But then this player will actually make it into that cover. All these teams right now, they're not really sure if they want to go in for that push. They're using their utilities, grenades, the smokes, anything they can, just to make sure they can get as many knocks as possible. Now you have their Sharky hooking up a grenade. Might just be a Kobe. Team 3, be careful. The grenade goes in and it doesn't really damage anyone, because it was not really cooked up to that last second. If it were cooked up well, ingekuwa Kobe ya sura skupimi. But then you have Inhale Tempo there, that is the East. A grenade being cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe. Team 3 holding it down there. A nice grenade, and Team 3 will be going back to lobby. So let's see if that's going to be an easy thing to do there. Flawless at a flawless. Yes, flawless. He's getting pushed. A grenade is getting hooked up there. Might just be a Kobe. Come on, give us a good run forward. Pre-fires from Rashiano. He's trying to stop them there, but then it's not really working. Team 3 holding it down. Team 17 closing in on them. Team 3. Wow! Nicely there from TZ. Does get the damage. The players there from RC really need to take advantage of that grenade. They're not sure whether they want to do that or not. Scry taking on Flawless. Come on. And that nade actually takes on 2 of the players from Team 3. Now it's going to be up to Team 4. And that is Team 17, Inhale Tempo, and the RCs to determine who will be getting the chicken dinner. Jogo does get spotted by Ford. He goes down. Beautiful spray from East. And we have Ford going down as well. A grenade there being cooked up. If it is cooked up well, it is going to take on Rosciano, but that nade was a little bit hurried, so that explains why he was not able to get that knock on Rosciano. The damage is also quite good there on East. They're all thinking it through. No one wants to be the entry knock, and at the end of the day, you have to make sacrifices, right? Inhale Tempo, 2 of their teammates are down. Scry and East, 2 of them still standing. Shotguns been pre-fired. TZ is I don't know what TZ hapa. TZ neke anafikiria, anasema haiwezi, because he's just moving around. You need to go ahead. Mko down Jamal. Sijui kama ni bangi mnatumia ama ni ati mizime. We have in tempo there. One of the teammates being pushed there, climbing quite low. Rosciano with that knock, and of course Rosciano doesn't stop there. The grenade gets launched. But then I mean, the name is Rosciano, and we all know Rosciano, he doesn't like losing. But that is it for game number 4. Rosciano, that is RC, are getting a chicken dinner, and not only a chicken dinner, 16 eliminations to their name. 16. Second place, you have Inhale Tempo. They have a total of 12 eliminations. Third, you have AX with the 7. 4, you have RE with the 12. 5, you have Thala Esports with 7. 6, you have Rush with 6. 7, you have Z with 2. 8, you have Duck with 1. 9, you have NRS. 11, 10, you have BPX. 5, 11, iOS. Unajua nimerealize some of these teams nasikia kuonyesha scores. Unajua mbona nimepause? Because guys, you see the margin I was telling you about kwenye artist number 1 2 3. Nimejaribu kupiga hesabu kwa akili just by this game. Naacha niwaambie ukweli. Kuna kateam kamemalizwa. Going a lot there, 6 eliminations. You have RC Shaki, best company, 3 rescues. You have NRS Yal, and then finish with the final elimination. You have RC Rosciano. Well, that is it for game number 4. We have one more game to go, but for now, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, whoa. city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. Coming to the city like whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. city like, whoa, what the? City like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa.
Let's go.
Coming to the city like, whoa, what the?
And we are back. Last game of the night, and that is Iran already. We already have some teams losing fights. So Jimbo Nana lose Mapema. I don't know why, but Nisasa, if they want to lose early, then that is totally okay. But then have the RS team, they are being pushed by Team 3. Pato is going to be on the losing side. I think that is the only team there from his team had been alone. The UMP, they're trying to get the pre-fires happening on him. What Pato? Yes, and your gun. That means design giver, man. I also don't play like that, Banner. I don't play like that. Ever. I wanna try. Nikicamp, that's spray. But Pato amesema not today, man. Pato ametulia tu. Then we have Team 3 trying to go in for that push. I think that is one of the sprays they are connecting. And you have one of the players, they are being taken down. They're still going in for that push. They want to take on Z21. They want to take him back as well. One of the teammates already has been taken all the way back there, but they are not stopping there. 21 getting a run on 4-8, and he doesn't want to be eliminated because you know what? Losers are not his type of a play. RUX Esports, they are taking on Russia and his teammates. Seems like Shaki as well goes down. So let's see what Forded, his teammate is. He will be up to. Seems like Senpai is giving them a hard time. The sprays are connected. The knocks are looking good. And someone will actually be going back to lobby a little bit too early in the game. So let's see what we're expecting here. Ford. We yet to see what Ford will be doing. A grenade is being cooked up there. Shaki and his teammate might just be revived. A Kobe landed on RUX Esports. And that needs connects, and RUX Esports gets eliminated as well. Yani game imeanza sasa na watu washaanza kufinyana. Weni wapole bana. Tupe hint basi, hint ya Timu yenye iko mbele ama? I'm good virtuals. Timu iko mbele azin. Kwa overall. Acha niwape hint. Ngoja. Wait, there's a fight. Mnanichanganya. I was opening that results photo. But of course, team 3 there will be losing to team 14. That is Z Esports will be going back to lobby. Acha niangalie hint. Ngoja. Unanifanya niende ni scroll hapa. Sawa, acha niwape hint. Sawa. Hizo teams zenye zinashikana hizo 4 zote zinaanza na R. The letter R. Alafu kuna moja inaanza na A. Pia kwa hiyo list. Okay, ni team 5. Team 5 zimekaribiana. What? Yep. That is what is happening. Hapo ni kugumu. Sitaki kuongea lakini ni kugumu. But Mumerada, the teams are starting with Ara. But it seems like RE, they are taking on a fight as well. Thala Esports on the losing side. And they are the ones to be eliminated as well. Now, that zone is closing in. I do not know why some teams are choosing to stay outside there, take on some fights. A little bit early, yes. Is it okay? No. But let's see. We have that zone shifting for RE. And Lee's, that is Kashin. We have to see what they're up to. Team 17, that is the Inhale Tempo. They're making their stations. There are RC Esports Sharky are getting some damage. Jugo there is not on that he's on the receiving side, sorry. And Sharky Spray is actually got it and he goes down as well. We have his teammates running away because they do not want to engage in any fight as of now. We are in that second phase of the zone. The damage will be good as long as we get to the fourth phase. So for the teams that are choosing to play outside that zone, they will not be safe for now. So they have to be very much careful about that. We have the Brutal Cyphers. They're still surviving strong. Today, BPX has played way better than, I think it's a group stage. I don't know what was happening in that time. Let me see where BPX is in the overall. BPX is not doing good. I don't think they're in a good place where they are. Team Gani. Kuna timu ijakuja hapa na sijui ni gani. Suspects, yes. I've not seen Suspects tonight. Wameenda hapi na vile walikuwa wamefanya poa. Results zao ziko poa sana. But hao wakaamua siingie game. Ni sawa. Kama ina work. Hiyo ni yao, right? But we have that zone about to close in. We are in the second phase of the zone. It is closing in. Some teams will be encountering each other. We have one Take Esports there from Team 18. They're also making their rotations there. I don't think they want to lose just yet. We have Team 6, that is RUX Esports. They also play it a little bit safe right now. We have Team 12 where we have CX, Yakari. All his teammates have been eliminated. Na amebaki peke yake. Mimi nachukia kitu, I don't know. Like, being the only person standing, I think she's ultimate. Mimi najua sina skill. Na nikibaki peke yangu, huwa na panic. God damn. Like, I don't know how some players survive alone. They're watching PMGC there. A whole team has been eliminated. And one person is standing. And he's still confident, bro. Mimi nitaangalia map hivi, nitafungua hivi. Then ni zoom. Nione hapa kuna konga na kanyumba naweza nijificha hapo. ama nitafute tu place tu random, kama place kama ni hivi nitakuwa nikichezea huku. You see this mansion side huku mwisho mpaka game ishe. Wallah, na hata nipata, sikudangani. Camping, avoiding fights. Oh, I've done rank push in my life. Naweza kukampia mpaka ushangae. But then you have their team 17, that is Inhale Tempo. They have RE. Oh, Paul goes down. I mean, they will be taking advantage of that knock. There we have Shakid closing in. One grenade being cooked up. Might just be a Kobe. So let's see if that connects. But that nade is not going to be an easy one. While we have Shakid there trying to cook up a Kobe on East. The nade race to go in. Yeah, Flying Dutchman flies in the middle of the fight there. Swashi does get knocked and thrusted. East immediately knocked by the Flying Dutchman. Frozen. And of course, he switches the gun there trying to go in for that push. But a little bit late there because his teammate Shakid has just finished the job for him. Now we are in the second phase and going into that third phase. We are expecting a bit more action, seeing that now the zone is closing in, teams are getting closer to each other. They're going to be having some fights happening there. So let's see how this turns out for the teams. You have a team like NRS. Jamala amesema leo wako down. Nasengene kina Jamala kwa wapi? NRS. Jamala. Ebu fanyeni jambo bana. If you lose up, you're the ones now mmejikaranga. I think NRS iko pia kwa hiyo list ya hizo teams zinakaribiana sana. AX inasema aje? Is it the Alpha Base? Is there another team with A? Akura, it's Alpha Base. Eish. Alpha Base pia wanapia to stress. Allah. But let's see what they're going to be up to there. We have NRS machine passing by the vehicle there. He does get spotted. His teammate Puyal is down. Flawless trying to get some sprays towards machine. They're not really connecting. But a grenade will be coming from his side. If he cooks it quite well, he might be able to get a knock there. Be humble, being spotted. The damage is quite good. They're trying to get some cover on their teammates. But for NRS, that revive might just be close to impossible. Because crushing this compound needs a lot of confidence. We don't see any other team closing on them there. The zone is about to close in and they're actually in the safe zone. So Kilam to Sahi, everyone trying to go into the zone, all of them will have to go towards where we have these teams. But then so far so good. You have there Be Humble. You have them trying to do as much as they can. Be Humble and his team Flawless being the only person standing. He goes down, beautifully played there by a machine. And that leaves only one person standing, that is Flawless. Tries to hook up a Kobe, but then he doesn't really connect. He's still moving around there looking for an opportunity, but that opportunity is not rising just yet. You have machine there cooking up a grenade. Might just be a Kobe. A grenade does go in there. Flawless has to be careful. The nade doesn't even get a thrust yet, but they are still looking quite hopeful. With that push there, we have them really getting really close. Piyal getting the sprays there. Flawless being damaged and they're going for that push. And we have the AX team being eliminated. Not a good look, because the team that imafinya kwenye iko kwa ranks za jana na kwenye wao wako chanda na pete. Chanda na pete, if you get what I mean when I say that. We have team 6 making their attention. There we have RUX Esports. I don't know about RC. Oh, Chinese guy, the damage is quite good. Who is that damage? TZ. Bro, what? Bro, that spray is unbelievable. It actually gets a good damage there on the RC. It does leave TZ a little bit shocked there. You can see they really need to heal before they make their rotation. Sapo najua kijana ameshtuka kidogo. Because what? That is not something I think they had planned for. But so far, we have a team 6 still surviving. They are not ready to lose just yet. We have the RC. TZ and his teammates also playing it a little bit slow. There you have the NRS machine. They're also doing their thing. They're not moving from this compound just yet. They were able to eliminate AX. Bruh. BPX. Let me see BPX. BPX. Depending, they got a chicken dinner. So they might just be at a good place right now. Might. I'm not saying they are. It's more of a might. Because, it's just because...
watu wameachana in very funny margins. Most of the teams zimeachana na 1 point. Like every single game ya leo was actually important. It's that serious. So every chicken, every elimination, every placement point, zote leo they were changing the narratives. But hiyo ni yao, waamue kama wanataka kuendelea kutafuta how the narrative changes ama watch and go to the final decision. We have the RUX Esports, they're losing numbers. RC about to join that party. We have Zeno being down. RUX Chinese guy also very much close there to where we have the RC team. TZ on his right side there. One grenade will be stopping TZ, but they don't really do that. The Chinese guy able to get that knock. Rusciano passing by the vehicle. That's passed by. Oh, no way. That car switch. The sit switch, sorry, was actually quite effective, and he was able to get that knock on a RUX Chinese man. Now RUX decisions, they're spotting Rusciano, they're trying to get some damage towards him, but the sprays are not really connecting. 2 players remain standing, Sharky and Rusciano, and we are yet to see them basically dominating. Sharky, they have been able to spot corners, trying to do some Rusciano skill pale, but hiyo inayo imechipo, imekataa, imeoma nje. Corners, go back to your normal IQ. Ukianza kufikiria sana unaharibu. Alright? Just relax and play like corners. Just relax, eh? 7 teams remaining. 4th phase of the zone is going towards that 5th phase of the zone. We are expecting some fights to happen there. But let's see what is going to be happening here. What are we really looking to do? We have Z21 there being knocked. The teammate here is trying to smoke up the place to be able to get that revive. I wouldn't advise to do that. It's going to be a risky one because RC is watching. So he actually somehow listens to that. So wacha tuone kama ata decide to go away ama anazunguka anze kuengage tena. We have team 14 there. We might be having a fight there. Z Esports, brutal cycles, the damage there. Ben being quite damaged. Come on. Ethox the damage and they take him down. Well played there from Brutal Cycles, and that leaves only 1 man standing from a team 14, that is Dice. Also coming in a little bit late into that safe zone. Sijui mbona mnapenda mambo ya kuingia late kwa zone, but ni sawa. Hiyo ni ya nyinyi na ma IGL zenu kuambia. Mimi I'm not an IGL, but if I choose to be one, your team will get a chicken dinner. I'm just saying in advance. I'm that good. Sasa. But so far, a lot of tabs open, says me. Let's see. Oh, no. No way. Z Dice there. What? Come on, RC. RC wako na puresha. Rusciano is down. Rush Corners. Ala. I told you, once Corners relax and plays like Corners, anafanya mambo. But akianza kufikiria sana, sijui anataka kucheza kama Mitch. No, Corners, it will not work. Cheza na IQ yako hiyo ya Corners. Maliza. Do your thing. Do your thing. Alright? Usicheze kama Mitch. But then have their 6 teams remaining in almost the last zone there. 5th phase of that zone. It is going to be a little bit damaging. You have a player that is in Royale, making the rotations around the game. So let's see if they're going to be surviving that. We have Shakid getting that damage. So let's see if it's going to be working or not. But so far, so good. RUX Corners. You have RCTZ. RC Sharky. Wow. I don't know if it's going to be an easy one there. But let's see how this goes. Their beautiful sprays there from one take. Towards one take, sorry, from TZ. Not really connecting. The zone is what is going to be forcing most of these teams to engage in fights. Most of them, wanna avoid kabisa. When is the finals? Guys, next year. Late January ama early February. That's the time it will be. We have Brutal Cycles. They're taking on a fight there. They have been able to take on at least 1 elimination from the RC team TZ. It's only person remaining from his team. 6 teams remaining, but everyone is playing it a little bit safe here. No one wants to expose themselves to any random fight. So we'll be waiting to see if they'll be the ones to get the chicken dinner, because BPX have already gotten the first one.
and they're still on that roll, looking for that second chicken dinner. Teasy here on that losing side does get spotted by NRS Athane, and he goes back to lobby as well. One Take Esports breaking the rotations. NRS holding it down by the bridge, guys, and they're waiting for people to pass by. Ukiingia kwa maji, ukiingia vibaya, GG's. Saint goes into the water. No, what? Batman is down. I think, of course, they're going to be taking him back slowly. Immediately they get a chance to do that. What? The fight is happening in Kwamaji. Oh, yeah. Saint does get eliminated by PL as well. I mean, hapo kizirusha kwa maji ushaenda. I mean, Shaksho. The moment you doof yourself into this water, then that's basically a GG's. You have Ruthless Esports there, LLZ, that is Liz. I don't know if I'm calling him right. I've been calling him Liz the whole time, and we'll go with it because hakuna mtu amenitext akaniambia itu Liz. Sawa. So Rush Corners, 3 eliminations to his name, the sole survivor for his team, making his rotations into that zone. The bug is quite damaged. He's still trying to move around with that buggy. I don't know what he's thinking, but it is not going to be possible, and I believe that will be the downfall for Corners, and he's taken back to lobby by that blue zone. 3 teams remaining. 2 of the players are just by that bridge. They're waiting. NRS is not moving a muscle. Brutal Psychos not in the zone. I don't know about you, but for Brutal Psychos, they are basically cooked as they try to make it into that zone. Their Viper goes down, and Lee might be going down as well. NRS just holding the bridge. Sorry, they do not want to move a muscle. They do not want to expose themselves. But the thing is, if Team 16 was there for a while, if Shakid was there, he's actually aware that there's a team beneath that bridge. Ethox, they are trying to survive by staying in the water. I don't think that's a good plan, though. He has to be careful. Shakid might just spot him, and Priyal and the teammate Ethane actually spot him. A well played there from Ethox. The Dufum Pararo all the way in the water actually saves Ethox the hustle. Do not move around. Do not if you want to survive. Kijana naye ako tu. Ethox. Yeah? Kijana ametulia. Hataki kujiexpose. RE, NRS, all these teams. Hapa sasa hivi vita sijui watamaliza aje. Oh my days. The rotation is happening there from Shakid. Oh. I thought BPX Ethox was going to be pushed by Shakid, lakini agenda hivyo. Hey, goddamn. I think ni macho imechoka. Nimeona nikaa atafika hadi hapo, but hajafika. So now the 3 teams, you have a team like NRS. They're holding it down there. They do not want to expose themselves just yet. You have Ethox also playing it safe. He doesn't want to expose his location, but grenades are going towards our guy. They might be able to connect, seeing that he's already smoking his place here, and it is exposing his location to all the teams that are here. Let's how the plays are there. Shakid does get a knock on Priyal. Wow. NRS is losing that fight there. They did not use the advantage of the zone. Guy, yani nataka kuniambia RE imeshinda juu ya zone. RE Ongo yenu. Niliambia mrotate amtaki, si ndio? Mnasumbuana na zone mwisho, GG's. We have there the last game of the night. RE getting that chicken dinner. Not only a chicken dinner, but 10 eliminations to their name. Second place, you have NRS. They have a total of 6. And the third place, you have BPX with a total of 3 eliminations. Well, guys, that is it for the last game of the night. That was basically Rondo, where we had a very, not Rondo, Erangel, not Rondo, like last time, where we had a very interesting last game. Even now, it was interesting, just that people knowing that their scores are in line, most of the teams decided to play it a little bit safe, which is totally okay, totally warranted. If it works for your team. Going a lot for this game with 6 eliminations, we have Frozen, and then best companion to rescues, we have RE Liza. Well, of course, guys, that is it for tonight's games and the end of KPL Season 10. Like we said, we are changing the KPL structure, so I hope you guys will like it. We are also rebranding, so a few changes are going to be announced within this week, so be on the lookout for Instagram announcements as we share with you guys what is actually transpiring around the KPL scene. But for now, it has been your girl Mitch Gaming, and I will be seeing you guys next time. But for now, be on the lookout for the updates for KPL so that you do not miss a single update. For now, it is good night and see you next time. Bye.